Providers will log into the online claiming site at www.cacfpnet.com. They will select WECA as their sponsor, and they will log in using their provider number and their PIN. Then click the Login button. When providers go to enter their claim, they will notice that children highlighted in yellow need to have the electronic enrollment form filled out and submitted. Children who are not in yellow do not need the electronic enrollment form at that time. The provider will go to CACFP info and click on Children. Again, the children that do not have an asterisk behind their name do not need an electronic enrollment form at that time. The provider will select a child that has an asterisk behind their name. The information will be displayed, and the provider can change any of the information that needs to be changed. Make sure the email address is correct. That can be changed or added if it is blank. Make sure the address is complete, the phone number is complete, and then enter any other information that is on this form. The gender, race, and ethnicity are drop-down boxes and may be selected from the list. The days in care, check or uncheck the boxes to make sure it is accurate. The meals served, breakfast, AM snack, lunch, PM snack, dinner, or evening snack, check or uncheck. Days in school, the time in and out of school does not need to be completed at this time. The child care times in and out do not need to be completed at this time. Special information such as provider's own, provider's foster child, related non-resident, related resident, special needs, special diet, formula agreement, schedule varies, or the provider's own not participating should be selected as accurate. When the form is complete and accurate, the provider will double check that the email address is listed in this form. Then the provider will click the box that says send this electronic form to the parent. When the email is sent, there will be a notification here that says email has been sent to the parent for signature. The parent will then go to their email address When the parent goes to their email program, they will see an email from System Administrator. Depending on how their email program is set up, they may click on the link or they may have to copy and paste the link into their browser. So this child is Soapy Waters and the PIN number is 1611. The parent needs to make sure that they know this number because when they click on this link, they're going to need that. So this child's number is 1611. We will click on the link and the Child Enrollment Authentication page comes up and we will enter that child's PIN number into this program. Then once that is completed, we will click Complete Child Enrollment Authentication. Once that happens, an email will be sent to the to the parent. The parent will then go to their email program and you will see they have a form or an email from lfworkflow@wisconsinearlychildhood.org. Again, depending on how their program is set up, they may have a link to click on, or they may have to copy and paste it, or they may select it and right-click. When they follow that link, it will take them to the child enrollment form. The parent is responsible to make sure that this form is complete and accurate. Two things the parent may not change are the provider number and the child number. The parent can change the child's name. The parent can change the date of birth. The child care began date can be changed. The parent should fill in the gender, male or female. Special information. If the parent is not sure what the special information means, they can click on the question mark. The race can be changed. The ethnicity can be changed. The days the child will be in care. The days the child will be in school. Meals served to the child while in care. This is very important that the daycare provider is very thorough in telling the parents which meals and snacks will and will not be served. Anything with an asterisk behind it is required. The usual time in and out can be typed, or it can be selected from the drop-down box. The time in and out of school. If the child is in school, that should be filled out. If the child is not in school, that can be left blank. Schedule varies, and the Building for the Future flyer question, the provider needs to be handing out the Building for the Future flyer or discussing it with the parent if it's displayed on the bulletin board. And the parent will be checking to acknowledge that they have been notified of this Building for the Future flyer. The parent will then enter their information for the first name and last name, and then they will click Sign to sign the form. Here, they may type their name to sign it, or they can draw and then they will click the Sign button. Then they will scroll down and enter the mailing address. And the city. And the zip code. Country. This has a red asterisk behind it, so it is required. The next item is the phone number. The phone number for work is optional. The parent should then read the non-discrimination statement listed here. And then if they have to come back to it to fix something, if there's information that they're not sure about, they can save this as a draft and come back to it, or if they have it completed, they can click Submit. Once the parent submits this form, they may download it, they may print it, or they may email it, or they can do nothing at all about this. Once the form is submitted, we will send a copy to the child care provider electronically. The child care provider is then required to print the form out and put it in their binder or store it electronically. These forms are required when the monitor comes out to do a home visit, or anytime the monitor asks to see them, or if the Department of Public Instruction or USDA comes out to do a visit. These forms must be available by the provider either electronically or a hard copy. If you have any questions about this, you may contact your area coordinator. Thank you.